Hey guys, today I'm gonna recap a romantic thriller movie called Malena. At the start of the story, we meet a 12-year-old boy named Renato. His dad buys him a bicycle. Excited, Renato rides it around town and meets up with his friends. They're all super happy seeing his new bike. Then one of his buddies says, "Hey, she's coming this way, sit down." Everyone quickly sits, but Renato doesn't understand who's coming. Just then, the most beautiful woman in town walks by. Her name is Malena. Renato can't take his eyes off her. He's instantly drawn to her, and from that moment, he follows her everywhere with his bike and his friends. Malena's dad is an old school teacher who lives alone and is hard of hearing. Renato and his friends go to the same school. Malena is married, but her husband is away most of the time because he serves in the army. Since Malena is so stunning, nearly every man in town is crazy about her, while most of the women are jealous and resent her beauty. Renato can't focus in school. He only thinks about Malena. After class, he even waits outside her house hoping to see her. One day, she calls him over and asks him to buy her cigarettes, but suddenly Renato snaps back to reality. It was all in his imagination. Later, he steals his dad's pants to have them tailored to fit him like a grown man, but when his dad finds out, he beats him and says, "You're still too young for long pants." Renato knows Malena is married, but he keeps dreaming about her. At night, he climbs trees to spy on her through the window. He even sees her dancing alone to music, and the next day he buys that same song on a cassette just to feel closer to her. As time passes, Renato realizes that rich men, poor men, even high officials, all stare at Malena. Their wives hate it and blame Malena, but Malena stays silent, always loyal to her husband. Then one day, soldiers announce over a loudspeaker that some men have died in the war. Among them is Malena's husband. The whole town secretly gets excited. Now, Malena is alone. Heartbroken, Malena cries endlessly and moves in with her elderly father. Renato watches her from afar, but things get worse. People spread nasty rumors about her, accusing her of affairs. Even her father throws her out after receiving an anonymous letter. Malena goes back to her house, and soon a powerful officer starts visiting her. The town dentist, jealous, attacks the officer. The dentist's wife brings the police, claiming Malena had an affair with her husband too. The gossip spreads like wildfire. Malena hires a lawyer to defend herself. He wins her case, but later takes advantage of her. Renato, watching from a tree, falls and injures his arm. From then on, Malena keeps seeing the lawyer because he covers her expenses, but when his family finds out, they humiliate her and he abandons her. Alone again, with no money and no work, Malena cuts her hair short. Tired of being judged, she gives up trying to be good. She starts living off men who desire her. The town men are thrilled, but the women hate her more. Renato suffers watching her spiral down. One day, a group of jealous wives catch Malena with a man in a hotel. They drag her out, rip her clothes, cut her hair, and beat her in the street. No one helps her. Shamed and broken, Malena leaves town. Months later, her husband returns from the war, alive but missing an arm. He searches for Malena, but no one tells him where she is. Renato secretly leaves him a letter with her whereabouts. The husband takes a train to find her. A year later, Malena returns with her husband. Now she's more beautiful than ever, but different, stronger, calmer. The women who once hated her now greet her respectfully, saying, "Good morning, madam." Even Malena smiles and greets them back, choosing to forgive. One day at the market, she drops some fruit. Renato helps her pick them up. As she leaves, he quietly wishes her good luck. Then he rides away on his bike, knowing deep down he'll never forget her. And that's where the movie ends. This movie shows how society talks when a woman lives alone. For more videos like this, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.